here I am again. I'm on the interstate right now, driving, obviously. Headed back to home base after working. It's about 9:45 at night. Today is Tuesday, March the 11th, 2025. I've been in my new job now for about, I guess, 3 weeks or so. Really liking it. For my garbage job. Really liking the position. It's cool to go out and see. I didn't realize how many, like I said before, I didn't realize how many properties we had and how many different people worked the properties. But there are a lot of personalities in this job. But every single person that does it is a hard worker, because I'm telling you right now, this is not a job for the weak. And you gotta be able to get her done and not really gripe and complain if you get, rice or maggots or vomit or whatever on your shoe or on your gloves. That was something I always hated, was it whenever somebody would put a bag out there and it would have something disgusting on the top. No, I'm not taking that. That's staying. Anyways, but like I was saying, it's a lot of different personalities, but every single one of these people are just really hard workers, and I got a lot of respect for them, because it's hard to find people nowadays who actually want to do a physical job and want to work and get involved. And in the summer you get hot and sweaty bad. Like, my hair will be wet in the summer from sweating, and even wearing like a tank top and shorts. And in the winter you freeze to death, and you got to wear 17 layers worth of clothes just so you don't turn into an icicle going up and down those stairs. But like I said, I'm really liking this new role. I've been to all the properties now, and I worked a couple of nights, a couple of days, a week, and this week we're working every night, like doing a community. We did one Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then we've got Wednesday, Thursday. We'll probably probably do one Wednesday and Thursday too. But it's me and my manager, Teresa, so it doesn't take us long to do the stuff. And like tonight, all we did was pick up the garbage that was already out there waiting to go, and do it in the truck, take it to the compactor, and threw it away. So it took us like 10 minutes. But sorry, I saw a truck go over top of the overpass, and the whole back of it was lit up, and it made me hiccup. I don't know why. Anyway, so like I said, now I'm headed to the home base to get some sleep for the night and do it all over again tomorrow. But it's not as tiring doing this position as it was in my other position, because the other one I was really working hard, like physical labor, really hard every single night. And yeah, it was only like 14-15 hours a week, but it was 14 or 15 hours of intense physical work. This is, it's about 27-28 hours a week, but I only do the physical work for about 5 to 6 of those hours now, as opposed to, like I said, like 14 or 15 from before. So I'm not nearly as exhausted as I was, which is good, because I'm telling y'all, I am too old. I'm getting too old to be doing physical labor like that. However, I've been doing it for coming up on 2 years. Well, a little over a year and a half, actually, about a year and 7 or 8 months. And I would have continued to do it until at least for another year and a half. So I'm hoping to stay in this job for about 3 more years. And then maybe I can quit my second job and just have the one job. And then eventually I'll get to retire, probably maybe in the next 25 or 70 years. We'll see. Dang, them lights are bright. That's a car too. That's not even a truck. So tomorrow, my youngest child, it's her birthday. She will be 22. So tomorrow's March the 12th, between March the 12th and May the 5th, which which is my oldest daughter's birthday. My daughters will be 22, 23, 24, which I think is hilarious because they're just little stair steps during that 2 months out of the year. But yeah, my baby is turning 22. It's really hard for me to wrap my head around that little bitty buzzsaw accident waiting to happen. Her middle name is Grace, and that was absolutely, she has absolutely no grace. So it's a good thing at least she's got the name, because ain't nothing graceful about her. But it's crazy to me that my child is about to be 22, and then, but again, I've got one on the other side of the planet, and I've got one that'll be, 25 this year on Cinco de Mayo. That's insane to me. It makes me, I would say it makes me feel old. It doesn't make me feel old. It makes me wonder why I don't feel older, because my kids are in their 20s, and this comes back to me talking about that song about how old you feel, or how you think you would be if you didn't know when your birthday was or when you were born. And I just don't feel like I'm old. I feel like I'm 35, and that's good because I'm in pretty good health. Knock on wood, and outgoing and stuff. Anyways, I say outgoing, I mean I go out and run around and do things, and I don't sit at home like an old person. So I don't know. Again, it's just weird whenever one day they're running around and they got little fat cheeks and fat legs, and the next day they're 22 years old and they have their own house and their own car and their own job and their own life. It's hard to transition from mama when they're little to mama when they're an adult. That was a really hard transition for me to make, and a lot of people have a big problem with that. They feel like, well, that's my baby, and it's always gonna, and those are my babies. They're my kids, and they'll always be my kids, and I'll always love them, and I always will do anything for them. But I'm also not a helicopter mom, and I absolutely do not want to live their life for them. I want them to live their life for themselves and have their own experiences. And I am 1000%. I'm not one of those mamas that's like got my thumb on them. I mean, live your life, and how else are they going to learn if you don't learn from your experiences? I mean, you can tell somebody something all day long, but until you experience for yourself, I feel like that you don't really learn something. So, and that's kind of how my parents have always been. They let me make my own mistakes and learn from those mistakes and pick myself back up and get on with my life. And I'm actually in a picking up stage right now. So, and my parents have been there for me. And, once my picking up stage is over with, then I guess it's on to the next life lesson, because no matter how old you get, there's always lessons to be learned, and there's always mistakes to be made, and consequences, and a lesson to be learned from those mistakes and the consequences of your own actions. Okay, so that's my philosophy and rambling for the day. My video's getting kind of long, so I hope that you can hear me. I tried to talk up a little bit tonight because I was on the interstate, and hopefully you heard all my rambling, but if not, sorry. I'm again gonna try to, maybe I'll find a little microphone, a little clip-on microphone I can use or something. I haven't even looked. I haven't had a chance because, it's been like several days since I posted, so I have a busy life. I work 70 hours a week. Come on, give me a break. Anyway, have a good evening, have a good day, wherever you are, whatever time it is, and I will talk to you soon.